So you're looking for uniques, aren't we all? But do you really know the best way to hunt them down? Hello friends, it's Codiak here, one half of the team behind Legion Gaming, and today we'll share 3 insanely quick ways to farm uniques in Minecraft Dungeons. Before we dive into the fray, let's talk about the setup. As with all things in Minecraft Dungeons, it's incredibly important that you are prepared before you dive into a biome. There are a few different ways to go about doing this, but I'm going to share my tried and true build for the ultimate farming experience. First off, let's talk about the gear. This is going to vary wildly depending on where you are in your adventures, but this is what I believe is the gold standard and something you should be aiming for. For armor, I use the Ember Robe. This provides me with 3 benefits: a baked-in burning enchantment that deals damage to any enemies that get close, a 25% reduction on all artifact cooldowns, and a 15% movement speed aura. In my opinion, this is one of the best options for speed farming since you won't really be fighting. The goal is to get through these levels as fast as possible, not waste precious minutes slogging it out with enemies. I personally recommend putting Potion Barrier on the armor if you can. Because it's not a strong defensive set of gear, it's nice to get that damage reduction if you do get trapped. If you don't have the Ember Robes, you can find it on any map that also drops the Evocation Robes. Now, for the real magic, we turn to the artifacts, and again, I'll share what I run with, but you may find that changing one artifact out for another works for you. We'll start off with the Ghost Cloak. This provides me with a 15% movement increase for 6 seconds and allows me to pass through enemies. Because we won't be fighting, there are going to be a ton of enemies in the way, making this an absolutely essential item. Our second artifact is the Boots of Swiftness, which provides a huge burst of speed for 2.5 seconds. You could go double Ghost Cloak if you want, but I personally enjoy Boots of Swiftness for that second slot. The shorter cooldown may not seem like much, but it helps stagger the use of the 2 primary speed artifacts. Now my final choice is the Deathcap Mushroom, and this is really the flex pick. Sometimes you're going to have to fight, and having that burst of speed provided by the mushroom is really nice. Because we're getting an artifact cooldown reduction from the Ember Robe, I find that I can get away with having the mushroom instead of a 3rd speed item, but you can make that call yourself. If you want more speed, go for another Ghost Cloak or Boots of Swiftness, but I find that the mushroom works just fine. Finally, in terms of weapons, it really doesn't matter, but I always recommend the Fighter's Bindings to anyone that'll listen. If you can get lucky and find a pair with Radiance, you'll always have a way to gain back health if you get trapped in a corner or surrounded by mobs. Any fast item with Radiance will work and is great for speedruns. Now that we have our gear, we're ready to start farming. You'll want to set the game to the highest possible difficulty you can. This will ensure that you're getting the best possible loot drops from the maps. The same can be said when you're buying items from the blacksmith. You'll gain a nice chunk of emeralds using these farming methods, and making sure you have the highest possible power level gear equipped will give you the best chance for higher level uniques. Our first destination is the Desert Temple, and it's easily my favorite farming spot. The catch with Desert Temple is that it's not always guaranteed, but the success rate is rather high, and it all depends on the layout of the map. Use your speed items liberally and follow the golden markers. You're going to run past a lot of enemies, just keep going and keep pushing through. Eventually you'll get to a golden gate. Turn down the path and clear out any minions at the choke points that might get in your way. Hit the beacon to gain access to the key and hightail it out of there. If you get hit, you'll drop the key, so depending on the number of enemies and your comfort level, you may have to fight. Unlock the gate as fast as possible and head straight through until you get to this intersection. Take a sharp left and head into the new area. You're looking for a layout like this, with a path that goes up and to the right. Walk across the bridge and turn towards the gap. Roll across it and stand on the platform for a few seconds to unlock a secret area. But before you go in, head up the stairs and onto the ledge to unlock a golden chest. This is a 2-for-1 trick, which is why I love it so much. Head back down the stairs into the secret room to find a diamond chest waiting to be unlocked. At this point, you're free to return to camp and try again. This is one of the best farming spots in the game, but like I said, it's not always there. Depending on the layout of the area, you may have to return to camp early and try again. The next farming spot is really great, and it takes place in Archhaven. If you don't have Archhaven unlocked, check out the video we released showing you how to unlock every secret level in the game. You'll need to blaze through the first section of this map. Use your speed items liberally and just push through. Kill any enemies at the gated areas, and once you get to the spell collection quest, use your Ghost Cloak as often as possible to avoid getting pinched. Once you unlock the cave, this is where the looting begins. Right when you head underground, step on this block and a golden chest will appear. This is the first spot on our journey, and luckily the second chest isn't far away. Push through to the end of the tunnel. Just be careful on the bridge. There are usually enchanted enemies there that will mess up your day, so save your ghost cloak for that choke point. Once you reach the other side, you'll spawn another golden chest up on top. Roll across and claim your second prize. The great thing about this Archhaven trick is that you're only a stone's throw away from the exit, so if you're interested in another piece of gear, finish out the level. It's a great way to get artifacts if you're still hunting them down. Obsidian chests aren't great, but since you're almost to the end, you might as well finish. This last trick involves another secret level, Soggy Cave, and it can be the most frustrating. The first half of the dungeon is tricky, but if you save your ghost cloak for the right moments, you'll make it through no problem. Wait until you're truly surrounded before you pop the effect. It's easy to get pinched at this stage of the map because of all the narrow paths, so instead of stagger spamming your artifacts, save that ghost cloak for when you really need it. Once you head underground, blow past any enemies in your way until you get to the staircases. Choose whatever path you want and rush to the gate. I realize there are some exploits floating around for this map to make it even easier, but we never condone the use of exploits, so we'll just stick with the legit way. You will have to fight here, so make sure you're ready to go and defeat the gauntlets. Head through to the puzzle area and alternate left and right clicks on the buttons to quickly unlock the door. Do the exact same thing on the other side. Fight through the gauntlet, move to the puzzle, alternate left and right clicks, and voila, you've done it. The stone barrier at the end of the level at the top of the staircase should now be unlocked, and you'll be able to claim your diamond chest. A small note, this is a great way to farm the fighter's binding, so if you're still looking for that item, this is the method for you. If you do want to complete the level, it's only a short ways away. Just leave the cave and head down to your boat and claim one final chest. So there you have it, 3 tried and true methods to farming gold and diamond chests. I know we blazed through those really quick, so if you want to watch how I run through each of the 3 levels start to finish, check out the links in the description below. We also know there are some other farming methods out there people are working on, so if you want to share your favorite farming spot, leave us a comment in the section below, or head on over to our Discord and show us the video yourselves. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe to Legion Gaming if you want more Minecraft Dungeons content in your feed. Finally, if you want to support Legion Gaming even more, check out our brand new Patreon page. For just a few bucks, you get some awesome rewards like access to our private servers and custom designed monthly artwork. My name is Codiak, and from everyone here at Legion Gaming, thanks for watching, and play on.